GM to lay off 15% of salaried workers, halt production at 5 plants in the U.S. and Canada. Remember when we bailed them out? Remember when we bailed them out so they wouldn't do stuff like that? I do. Amid global restructuring, General Motors announced Monday it would reduce its North American production and salaried and executive workforce. The Detroit-based automaker said it would not be allocating any production to Oshawa Assembly in Ontario, Lordstown Assembly in Ohio, and Detroit. Hamtramck Assembly in Michigan after December 2019. It will also stop allocating production at propulsion plants in White Marsh, Maryland, and Warren, Michigan after December 2019. These changes are part of GM's efforts to focus its resources on self-driving and electric vehicles, as well as more efficient trucks, crossovers, and SUVs. The actions we are taking today continue our transformation to be heavily agile, resilient, and profitable while giving us flexibility to invest in the future. Why can't you invest in your current plants and do that type of innovation there? Why can't you do that? Wall Street applauded the news. Well, if Wall Street loves it, I guess we're good. Wall Street applauded the news, with GM stock climbing more than 7% following the announcement. GM is making a big bet on the future that is autonomous, connected, and electric. Why can't they do that in their existing plants? Why not? Why can't they use their existing plants? Why is it all these stateside plants? We bailed them out so they wouldn't do stuff like this, and here they are doing it anyway. And who's clapping their hands while this is going on? Wall Street, who is losing the workers. Once again, the workers. I'm all about getting off of fossil fuels. I'm all about it. But we still need people to make those cars. And here's just another situation of the workers getting screwed over. I don't think there's any good reason why they can't just use those existing plants, but they're not going to. Why? Because it saves. I'm sure those salaried workers that were cut, I'm sure none of them were higher ups or CEOs. And this is another, for instance, of when they hide under the guise of innovation. And it's a lie. It's a misdirection. They hide, oh, it's for innovation's sake. No, it's for you to cut corners, to reduce costs, and to pad your own pockets. Whether we have a car that runs on air or gasoline or a hybrid or solar, whatever else, you still need somebody to make the vehicle. You still need a physical vehicle that someone's sitting in, getting from point A to point B. So how does closing all these plants help you with that R&D? It doesn't. And we bailed GM out so they wouldn't do stuff like this, and they're doing it anyway, and they will face zero consequences.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your